Hey guys, Mighty Gazelle here, back with more reading the My Hero Academia manga. This is chapter 412. I haven't read the title yet because I want to give my predictions and stuff beforehand because sometimes the title reveals that. I hope everyone had a great 2 week break. I guess technically it was like a 1 week break. It was weird. The unofficials came out a week before the officials last week. Very strange. But yeah, what a wait it was. With Shigaraki and Deku going at it. Like this could go anywhere. I honestly, we're at the point in the story where like it wouldn't surprise me if Coach is like, oh, and we're cutting to Sarah, or like, oh, here's Kurogiri. But I have a feeling we're gonna stay with Deku and Shigaraki. I actually remembered post predictions this week. Let's see. Where were they? Okay, here we go. MHA 412 predictions. I try to post these before the leaks come out on Twitter. I said, if we stay with Deku, I think we're about to get a quirk awakening for One For All, which is insane to think about. Deku should have been out of stamina multiple times after using Gear Shift. I just think he's going to gain some sort of like power up of some kind. It kind of implied that. I don't think this is a very bold prediction, but it showed like his whatever was left of his gauntlet kind of glowing off of his arm, and like looked like he was like powering up in some capacity. Number 2, here's the one I feel really confident about. I think that we're gonna get something with the Vestiges. They've been heavily showcased throughout this final arc. We've seen their perspective a lot. We know that one of them has already been snatched by Shigaraki, and I think. Call me crazy, okay? There's a few things that kind of go into this. I think that somehow the Vestiges are going to not like invade Shigaraki, but they're going to be able to destroy either regeneration or do some sort of. They're going to help Deku in some capacity other than just like kind of standing around doing nothing. Because they even mentioned like, man, if we could just get rid of, I think Banjo said it, if we could just get rid of regeneration or whatever. But and then the last part, I stand by this. I feel very confident that All For One, the Vestige, the original, like the potato face Vestige that was inside of Shigaraki, is not dead. Because as far as we know, when a Vestige is destroyed, it destroys the quirk with it. And since Shigaraki still has the original All For One quirk, my guess is All For One is still in there. He's either just knocked unconscious or restrained heavily. And my prediction, I kind of goes into this. I think at some point, Yoichi, and possibly the others, but I'm pretty sure Yoichi is going to. Remember how Yoichi was originally in that kind of cramped room, that dark room, and you see Kudo kick the door open, and then I dropped my phone. Sorry, I'm all over the place today. They kick the door down, and they're like. They save him and all that. In my head, I imagine a very sad, decrepitly beaten All For One in this room. He lost. He totally lost. And then you have Yoichi reaching out his hand to his brother. That's my prediction. It's crazy, I know. But that's kind of about it. I other than that, I don't really have anything on the docket in my mind. So let's dive on in. Chapter 412. History's craziest hero. That's either for Deku right now, or it's referring to All Might, because we know All Might was considered crazy by Nana. I mean, I doubt we're getting another All Might focused chapter. It's probably Deku. First page, yep, okay, first page, we are with Deku, so yeah. Okay, so we see a big fist, right, in the middle of the screen. By the way, these are the unofficial translations on TCB scans. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. As decay approaches, what will Deku do? Says the narrator. From the inside. While I was defending myself with Black Whip, it was unconsciously contracting my muscles. Oh, that's why his arm was glowing. What? He has Black Whips going from... Oh, that's crazy. What? Whoa, that's a crazy visual. So we see like an X-ray shot of Deku's arm, and Black Whip is like wrapping around his muscles and like contracting. I'm not sure. I'm not a body expert. I don't know how that would like. Is that to like pump like blood flow, or is it to like ease the pressure on muscles? I'm not sure what that would do, but that's cool. So he technically did get a power up. It wasn't like a core all one for all power up, but it was a power up, so that's cool. Um, so he's going for a punch, maximum Fajin, and then we see the last of Deku's like gauntlet, arm gauntlet, kind of break off his arm. Maximum Fajin, and does he punch the ground? I think he's punching the ground. This is a really cool. That's a cool perspective shot. It's like behind Deku's leg. Some of the perspectives that Horikoshi's been toying with are so fun. It's behind Deku's legs, and you see his hand back into the ground, and then in the distance, he's Shigaraki approaching with the K. That's a really good shot. That's so cool. Plus, he says, "Whoa! Oh, chills! Oh, fuck! Okay, dude, we're getting a flashback of like Deku. I mean, it's a very fast like chronological flashback. So the first one on the top, there's 3 of them. Dude, that's so cool. It's like Deku's like chronological his journey of like developing how he uses his power. He says plus, and then the top, it's where Deku is throwing the ball during the little exam they had at the beginning with Aizawa, which is one of the best. It's so underrated, that scene. Where Aizawa was like, you'll never get anywhere if you just break your body every time. And then Deku like just does his fingertip and launches the ball really far, but just breaks his finger. And Aizawa was like, this kid. Like, I love that one. And then the second one, it's where they're in the USJ, and it's with Veneta and Froppy, and then he flicks his fingers to make the whirlpool in the water. Dude, but it's like different perspectives. Dude, Horikoshi's like redrawing these scenes. I love that. And then the last one is, I believe that's the hoodie he's wearing during his fight against Gentle, where he would do the finger flicks to like do projectiles. I think it's that. So plus wind pressure, and Deku says as he like, dude, he whips his hand so hard that the glove he's wearing breaks. Plus wind pressure, Delaware smash. Yes. I feel like I've been alone in this camp for so long. Okay, I'm not like a rant, but like, Deku, he's gotten really strong, but the one thing he's never, outside of, it's I feel like it's been so long. It's been like, since the sports festival, where Deku would use punches or like big time attacks just for the wind aspect of it, like the forceful wind. That was All Might's like signature thing. Like Detroit Smash, Delaware Smash. Deku's done Detroit Smashes and whatnot, but it's never been for like the wind aspect. But here, like, he's sending a giant just hurricane force of winds. Yes. I feel like that's cathartically pleasing to me. Hell yeah. Okay. And then we see a danger sense from Shigaraki. Like, he's like, oh shit. And it looks like it's a multiple layered smash. I'm not sure if he used gear shift on it, but there's like 2 layers of smash. So maybe it's amplified times 2. But anyway, just a huge Delaware smash. Just big shockwave of air. Chapter 412, History's Craziest Hero. That's cool. Yes. Yeah, and then we see like this, the force of wind to hit Shigaraki, and he's like, whoa. Even Shigaraki's laughing. Ha! You're clever, Midoriya. He estimated the extent of my decay and blew the ground away to stop me. Wait, he countered decay with the wind? He estimated the extent of my decay and blew the ground away to stop me. That's why he hit the ground. Oh, that's so cool. So Deku like hits the ground with the back of his hand and kind of like scoops like the earth, like the top layer of earth with the Delaware. Was it Delaware, right? Yeah, Delaware smash. That is so clever. That's fucking awesome. Yes, that's so good. I love that. It won't be able to spread so far, meaning it becomes less deadly. But that's merely a stopgap measure. Is that supposed to say stopgap? It's a stopgag measure. but we see the momentum of like, whoa. So we see the momentum that he's flying back from that attack, and then he like reverses it and goes back the other way. Shigaraki's a beast right now, dude. I just need to touch it again and again, he thinks. Oh, he's smiling, and then you see the smile. That is a rare expression from Shigaraki. It's just a straight up like frown. Like it's no like crazy emotional state. It's just his eyes are wide open and a frown appears. That's really cool. We see Danger Sense again. The dust cloud hasn't dissipated yet. As he's flying into this, yeah. Is he using smokescreen? Whoa! Oh, that's so cool, Deku, dude. He's doing his stuff. He's doing big brain plays. He has like, I think he has smokescreen out, and then he has a bunch of black whips. So, wow, and okay, that's very fascinating. There's 4 black whips that are coming out of the smoke. 3 of them are normal. One of them has the chain aspect to it, where it's the is that mixing Fajin with it, or is that mixing Gear Shift with it? I forgot. It's one of the two. Stop popping up. I'm getting stupid pop-ups from Skype. There we go. Oh, got it, says Shigaraki. And then Deku comes flying in, punches. Holy shit, he punches Shigaraki's arm off. Oh my gosh, dude, Deku looking crazy here. He looks like the momentum of which he's flying. It's making his hair look like Goku, like how the speed of it. So Deku comes flying through the smoke, smacks his wrist. By using Gear Shift's low gear on smokescreen, I made it last longer. That is so fucking cool. I didn't even think about that. He could use. Why didn't I think of that? Like, that's so cool. He can control the rate of the dissipation of the smoke with Gear Shift is so good. Gear Shift has so many cool applications. Smokescreen's already a useful power, but the fact you can just make it last like a long time by making it super slow. Deku, big brain, I love you. That's like one of the coolest things about Deku. His battle sense and just battle IQ are so good because remember, he used to take notes of all the heroes and how they fought. He probably has this large catalog of like techniques and things he can apply to fights. That's really sick. I love that. By using Gear Shift's low gear on smokescreen, I made it last longer to overwhelm his danger sense. And while he can't see anything, I can use Black Whip. Meanwhile, I know how unreliable danger sense can be at times. I never thought about that. Who knows that quirk better than Deku? Like, obviously Shigaraki can detect danger, but like Deku knows the shortcomings. Because, yeah, and it shows Lady Nagant, by the way. If I'm not mistaken, during the Lady Nagant fight, there were occasional times where the danger sense, he would still get hit, right? Or like, at the very least, barely be able to react to it. So he's saying, like, danger sense isn't, like, all-knowing. It's just, like, a largely beneficial tool. You've done all this to build up Fajin? Says, God, I feel so bad. I keep forgetting his name. The guy with the smokescreen. But wait, 9th. Shigaraki still has search. Oh, and we see Shigaraki open his eyes. He's using search. Search, again, very, very powerful. For anyone who doesn't know, search, it lets you, I mean, I feel like most of you who are reading the manga know this, but it lets you see whoever you want to see. Like, even through smoke, you would see what it is. And I'm pretty sure it tells you, like, the weakness, right? So, dude, Shigaraki using the tendrils. When's the last time we seen Shigaraki use the tendrils? Like, Shigaraki, not Shigafo. I can't remember ever seeing Shigaraki use the tendrils. That's very much an all-for-one favorite. But he shoots it through the smoke. It kind of nicks Deku a little bit. Deku goes, and Shigaraki says, I know it all. Your location and your weaknesses. Yeah, okay, so it is your weaknesses. I wasn't sure about that second part, but... dude, we're straight up seeing, like, Deku and Shigaraki throw hands here. This is sick. I know everything about anyone I lays on too. Wait, I know everything about anyone I lay eyes on, up to 100 people at a time. And this, not Mandalay. Who the hell is this? Wild Love Pussycat. It was, I can't remember all the Wild Love Pussycat's names. I just remember Mandalay and Tiger are the only two. I always forget her name. Dude, oh my gosh, Deku looks. Oh my god, he looks so fatigued. You can't breathe. Can't. Oh shit. Oh shit. He knows the weakness right now. He can't breathe. Deku looking awful right here. He just looks aghast, like he's just on fumes. I think we're okay. They're actually saying it now. Gear shift's over and the recoil is kicking in. I have an apology to make. I was incorrect. I don't know how incorrect I was, but I thought Deku had already used gear shift like 4 times since he first activated it. But I guess it's like a continuous thing. Like you turn it on and it lasts a certain amount of time and then it goes off. I thought he could just use it in bursts, but to be fair, they never actually explained that. But now they're kind of clarifying. Gear shift's over and the recoil is kicking in. That attack from before is not something you can keep using nonstop as Shigaraki just grows his arm back. Because regen's broken. And you see Deku's arm, it's got like zebra stripes on it. It's like all the way down his arm. Reinforcing your tendons and muscles from the inside. I can now see that thing through your skin. Holy shit, dude. This is crazy. Yes, like I just want more dialogue between these two. Yes, like that's Juicy's prime rib right there. So Shigaraki continues to say, honestly, an attack like that would have caused me some trouble. You just have too much you need to protect, Midoriya. Dude, he's looking so like cocky and confident here. Shigaraki, he's like the most beautiful person in the entire show. Forget Nagant, forget Nana Shimura. Shigaraki, every aspect of him is just beautiful. The long flowing hair, the confidence, you know. But I won't give up on that crying boy, says Deku. Still very hard to breathe for him. And Deku kicks. He makes a kick at Shigaraki, but Shigaraki dodges. Everyone sees the world through their own lens. Oh shit, we're about to get like a villain monologue, aren't we? That's a very normal, like, let me tell you something kind of thing. Shigaraki says, everyone sees the world through their own lens. As we're cut to people in the shelters watching this on TV. What's happening? I can't see. He ran away. Everyone's shouting. Everyone's like panicking. And whenever something doesn't make sense, we try making up meanings for it. All you're trying to do is unravel me through your own pathetic lens. Dude, that's crazy. The world is watching Deku on this. It's very, dude, it's crazy. It's like Communal Ward, but like way different, obviously. But like, obviously, All For One versus All Might, and now the world's watching Deku. But no one really knows who Deku is, so it's not like to the public outside of his mom and people who know him. The world doesn't really know much about Deku, so I doubt they're going to be like as passionately cheering for him. I'm sorry, my mind thinks of things like that. It's weird. You saw it, right? In the same way I can sense your ghosts, you can see inside me. So, even deep inside the smoke, you should be able to notice it. Look carefully, he says. That little boy stopped crying a long time ago. He changed the lens through which he sees the world and turned into Tomura Shigaraki. As we see, like, that core, I'm assuming this is the core where we used to see Tenko, like, with all the hands, like, he was, like, wrapped up, and he's the one who says Midoriya, like, so he just got, like, swallowed up? No, I think he's still in there somewhere. I think Shigaraki is covering shit up. That little boy stopped crying a long time ago. He changed the lens through which he sees the world and turned into Tomura Shigaraki. There's no suffering left inside me. As we see, it's just this very happy grin as he sticks the hand out. And we're seeing Nana. Oh shit, bro! What's about to happen? We're seeing Nana up here, and dude. That's this is crazy. Okay, so we're seeing Nana, her vestige, looking beautiful as always, and then right next to her is the big, crazy grin of Shigaraki, and then to the left, it's the Deku, the when in the vestige world where the kid Deku is like, I want to save that boy when he's like turned into young Deku for a moment. Give up, Izuku-kun. Some people just can't be saved, says Nana. Fuck. Like, bro, I hate the fact that all those vestiges are just saying, like, yeah, fuck this kid. Like, kill him. Like, I hate that. Like, Kudo's the worst offender. He's, like, very problematic with his advice. But now even Nana saying give up. To be fair, that is very in character for Nana. I've said this before, but Nana was actually... Like, she was a hero and she helped people, but she was very pessimistic. We even saw that with, like, All Might's flashbacks, where she was very, like, you want to be the simple piece? You quirkless kid? Like, really? She seemed like she was, like, being a hero, but knew she was fighting a losing fight with the state of the world. So it's very in character, actually, for her. Although she does take this personally, because it's her descendant. He represents the biggest wall in your way of heroism. And it's fine if you can't overcome it. Finish him with a single powerful attack, she says. Do it, Izuku-kun. Store even more energy than before. Nah, no way. Deku's gonna be like... He's gonna turn around and be like, all you shut up. All you haters, shut up. Watch, it's coming. It's coming. No. Yes! There we go. That's my boy. No. If it was that easy, the pain from the past wouldn't be bothering you both so much. Dude, as we just see tears from Nana, if it was swept under the rug. Oh my god, this is so good. The parallels, dude, they're right next to each other. It's Nana crying. Right next to it's this demonic presence that's become Shigaraki. If it was swept under the rug, and then thinking back to, I think this is the first war, you pretended not to see those you couldn't protect and swept their pain under the rug. Yeah, this is during his like monologue thing he had in the first arc where he was like, that's what makes us heroes and villains, like that famous pose. I love that one. I won't stop fighting, says Deku. Oh my god, he looks so sick. I won't stop fighting until I've shredded that rug with my own hands, he shouts. Yo, dude, he looks first of all, he looks so sick. It's like this might be the most... We've seen Deku in rage mode. We've seen Deku confident, but this is like the medium between them where he's angry, but he's still like in control. It's just like raw passion. Just like raw determination, dude. And he looks... And I hate to make this parallel because people are going to take this the wrong way. He looks kind of like Bakugo. Not just with the expression, but like he's got this X on his, like on the bridge of his nose going up and below his eyes. And it looks kind of like Bakugo's like mask used to look, like the black one. That's what's kind of making me think here. But dude, he looks so sick. I won't stop fighting until I've shredded that rug with my own hands. And we're getting Kudo. And that's why I opposed him. And we're getting some flashbacks and stuff here. You tell us to devote our efforts to one who wants to save our mortal enemy. I thought he was a peace-seeking fool, he says among the other vestiges. So I looked into his memories and finally understood. Wait, he can look into your memories? What? Pretty sure Banjo, way back when they first talked to Deku, said, don't worry, we're going to give you your privacy. Did Kudo literally say, fuck that, I'm looking at his memory? Alright, well, let's see where it goes with that, but that's very strange. So I looked into his memories and finally understood. This boy doesn't give up on anyone. Even the boy he should hate. As we see, little baby Deku, not baby, but like little toddler Deku. even the boy he should hate. It's whack when they were like 4 years old or whatever, like, and little kids, and you see a little angry dickhead Bakugo walking with his little bossy that he had. You know, he was a dick back then. I don't feel bad saying that. Or a fellow quirkless person. He always chose to believe in their heart, believe in the heart deep inside them. As you see, like, dude, that's so cute. Again, and close to us, you see Bakugo and his little gang walking. In the back, you see little Deku like running and crying and like trying to chase him. Dude, he put up with so much shit back then. He always chose to believe in the heart deep inside them. Wait, what? What am I seeing here? What the fuck? What? I don't want to go too far ahead, but like I'm confused. We're seeing is that Star's hand? Wait a second. Okay. I think I have to read ahead to get context here. I don't hate platitudes. Boy, do as I say. We are betting on you, Ninth. You have to let go of one for all. What? And we're getting a shot, the famous shot of Deku kneeling before All Might, where he says, "You two can become." Wait, what? Whoa, what the hell? Oh God. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry for sounding like an idiot right here, but I'm trying to wrap my head around what I'm seeing right now. So we're seeing Kudo talk about all the memories and stuff of Deku. He never gives up on anyone, and then it cuts to they're inside the Vestige world. They're in the Vestige world, and we see a very detailed. No, there's no dialogue. It's just her hand. Like it's that. I'm pretty sure that Star and Stripes like gauntlet, the star and the plating. She's pointing to something, and then you see Toshinori's Vestige, the ghosty one, like look at what she's pointing. That she's pointing to, and then you see Kudo look at Toshinori and like, what do you see? And then he turns his head to look, and what they're focusing on, it's nothing. It's just a void corner or something of the Vestige world, and you see Kudo's eyes like widen up like. And now he's saying, I don't hate platitudes. Boy, what does platitudes mean? I need to look that up real quick. I'm sorry, I'm apparently illiterate. Platitudes, a remark or statement, especially one with a moral content that has been used too often to be interesting or thoughtful. Oh, so basically, kind of like cliches or whatever. I don't hate platitudes. Boy, do as I say. We are betting on you, Ninth. You have to let go of one for all. The second secret plan. Could it be? Oh my God, wait. No, this totally makes sense. I'm like putting the pieces together in my mind. Okay, so by the way, shout outs to everyone on. This wasn't my theory. Shout outs to everyone who had theories about Star and Stripe, how she wasn't completely gone. Maybe she is, but like maybe this is just a little like lingering message she left or something. But she's still in play, and oh my God, there's so many things. Okay, so if anyone, I'm not saying I'm right either, but if you look at my theory that I shared at the beginning, I said that I expect the Vestiges to be a big part of this, and they are. They've been a big part of this whole chapter. But I think, dude, this fits my freaking theory. I think what Star is pointing to, call me crazy, I think that there's some sort of bridge or a door or something that they can use to go inside of All for One. And I think that's where that Vestige interaction stuff that I'm talking about will happen. And I think that's why he's saying you have to let go of One for All. Like, he has to, like, because by the users go by the will of the ninth. They've chosen. Remember, they said like a while back, like, we've chosen to follow the will of this boy. So it's kind of by his will. That's like how you pass down One for All. Like, you have to do it by choice. Deku has to willingly, like, let them leave him to traverse to the All for One Vestige world. That's my assumption. And when they're over there, we're totally in line for my prediction, baby. Yoichi's going to reach out to his brother. And All for One, I'm not going to say he's going to be a hero, but in my perspective, All for One, like, he has to realize he's lost. Shigaraki has control. He's locked away. There's nothing he can do. He could either do two things. One, let that play out. Like, I fucking lost. Shigaraki got my body. I'm forever locked away, and I'm just a pathetic little potato-faced loser. But maybe Yoichi can appeal to him and say, I believed from the beginning there was this, like, some sort of good in you. Help us defeat him. And I don't know how that'll play out. I don't know if it'll just be like, because All for One said he had a trump card left, right? Maybe that's what they're pointing to. Maybe it's the trump card or something. But, like, yes, this fits. I don't think Deku's getting New Order. I don't think that's what's going to happen here, despite the fact we're seeing her Vestige hand. I think it's more so, I think that when she was inside of All for One, maybe in her last act she'd be able to make like a door or something, but that wouldn't really make sense. Because how would she possibly know the properties of the Vestige world to make a door? I don't know. But I mean, there is a door. There is a door in their room with the chairs and shit. Is that the door she's pointing to? I don't think so. Because whatever she's pointing to, it's like a dark corner. It's not like a wall. Maybe she's pointing to the fact that, like, the walls of, like, it's looking like decay or something. I don't know. That's very much like the decay lines, or, like, I don't know. There's so many things. This is crazy. Man, I gotta jump on the internet and see people's theories. This is good. This is a really good, like, cliffhanger. Is there a break next week? Doesn't say. I don't think there's a break next week, so that's perfect. That's good. By the way, I'm covering the end here, but you have to let it go of One for All. The shot of Deku, again, it's another redrawn past shot. We had a few of Deku during his training and all, like, application of his quirk and stuff. But here, this is arguably, no, I wouldn't even say arguably. I would say that the shot of Deku kneeling before All Might, and he says, "You too can become a hero," that is, without question, the most famous shot of the series. It's like, you can go ahead and argue all you want. In my opinion, I feel like that's the most iconic, famous shot. And that's saying something, because there's been a lot of great artwork done for the series. But that's the one that, like, that kickstarted his journey. It was beautifully done. It's iconic. Everyone knows what it is. And here he is kind of redrawing it. Even in his giant cargo baggy pants and the white t-shirt. That's still my favorite All Might outfit, by the way, to this day. His white t-shirt with the green cargo pants. He looks so good in it. It's because, like, the shading that All Might had, the black shading that he had in his muscle form, it contrasts so well with the white shirt and, like, the black cargo pants. Like, it's just so good. It'll always be my favorite look for him. And I love seeing he's here again with it. They're a little bit closer in this shot than they were, and they were like many more feet apart in the original scene. But this is good. He looks great, and then All Might kind of has this old, like, skeleton look to him. Because as the series went on, he I'm not gonna say he got more like chibi, but he got more like friendly looking. People forget, back in the early chapters, All Might was very ghoulish. He was very, like, He had like the long neck and he had like this like the crazy sunken cheeks and stuff. He still has that as the series went on, but you guys know what I mean. His art style changed. The whole art style changed. But I like how Horikoshi kind of like brought that back here. That's cool. The whole angularness of it. Yeah. Oh, that's good. I love that. Oh, great chapter. So to recap, there's a lot going on here. And let's not even forget the fact they started their freaking fight in this. Some really good applications of quirks and stuff too. To recap, I don't think this is Deku getting New Order. I'd be very surprised. I had the assumption that her quirk was basically done, and maybe I feel like this is just like a lingering message she left. Like the fact we're not getting any dialogue from her, maybe that's just like to add to the cliffhanger. I don't know. But I think whatever she's pointing to is a way for them to get inside of All for One, the Vestige, that Vestige side. Because we've always seen Shigaraki try to invade their side, but like, why can't they go over there? You know. And again, that leads to, I think it's gonna happen. Yoshi's gonna reach out to his brother because I don't think All for One's gone completely. People hate that. They want him gone. I get that, but like I feel like he still has more to provide. So okay. That's I'm sorry for yelling. Sorry for the craziness of myself in this chapter, but this is one that gets you thinking, and that's like I haven't felt this shocked or like speculative in my mind since like the rewind started for All for One. It's one of those moments. Like this could be what are they pointing to? It could be anything. I want to hear your guys' thoughts down below because this is really cool. I can't wait. I'm the second I'm done here and I upload this, I'm gonna go start reading up on people's speculations because this is gonna be a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah. Until next time, it's been Mighty Gazelle. Hoping you all have a mighty day. See you guys.